Hey guys, this is Andy from AA Gaming and Tech. Today, I finally got my hands on the Huawei Matebook X Pro. So let's do a quick unboxing and first impressions. So now, before we get in with the rest of the video, I'd just like to say that I'm really sorry that I haven't been posting much recently. And that is to be partly because I've been moving. So right now I live in Pennsylvania in America, and now I'm moving to New Jersey. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't posted a lot recently, and I'm really sorry. And since it's also summer now and like my final exams are over, trust me, there's gonna be more posts, especially about this and about other projects too. So without further ado, let's get inside. So here we go. So I have right now the Core i5 version of the laptop, and with this is the one that is the lower end model, and I got this at the Microsoft store, and I actually got a really good deal on it, because this is base price is $1,200 US, but I got since I'm a student, I got a 10% discount. Also, Microsoft is offering a $300 basically gift card sale with this. So I basically got this for around $700, which is some insane value for this laptop. So I feel like if you want to get this laptop, now is the perfect time to buy it. But good luck trying to get one, because they're really rare. This laptop is really hot right now. But here we go. Let's see. The Huawei Matebook X Pro. So right now on the back, you can see that this is a signature edition. I'm not really sure what the difference between the signature edition and the regular edition is, but hey, it's a signature edition. And let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, this guy, before we get in, the ports, there is, I think, 2 USB-Cs, and one of them is Thunderbolt 3, which is why you have a little Thunderbolt 3 sign over here. And I think without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so now that I've gotten the plastic wrap off, we can actually get into the real box. But before we get in the real box, you know that I like to go pretty in-depth with my hands-on and my unboxings. And I'd just like to say that so far, even just looking at the box, this seems like a decently premium product, because I like this feeling at the top. It just feels so good. Okay, well anyways, let us try to get this laptop open. So a little flap right here, but I can't see it, but a little flap right here. Let's try to peel this up. And here we go. Let's get in. Okay. This is a laptop right here. It's surrounded in a little plastic case, and I don't know what I feel about that, because I feel like this kind of ruins the unboxing experience a little bit more, with a little plastic covering on it, but I don't think they really needed to include this plastic covering, but it's okay that they did. Now, straight off the bat, I'm gonna say that this product, the color is very space gray, and it is, I think this is a space gray model, and this is very reminiscent of Apple, but that's gonna be a very common theme here. But before we get into unboxing the actual laptop, let's go in and see what else is included in the box. So let's put this off to the side up here. And here we go. So let's see here. So you got, oh, definitely not a thing underneath. But in this little box right here, we have, I think it is just paperwork, I think. And let's see. It is, oh, no, never mind. I was completely off. It's the charger. So they have a dongle here first for a USB-C to USB-A, but luckily this guy is already included with the USB-A, but It's nice to have that you know that you have another one. But sadly, it's also a dongle. Nobody likes dongles. But people are kind of used to dongles these days because, you know, this is like every smartphone ever. And what is this? This is a USB-C to USB-C. So, yeah. I guess maybe there isn't a charger? Oh, yeah, I guess not. And then the rest, the other thing is just paperwork. So, who needs paperwork in these days? Let's see, what is the paperwork? Quick start, blah, blah, bloobity bloop. Whoever needs paperwork. Okay, let's put that back in the box. Put that off to the side and open this. I'm guessing, since that was just accessories, I'm guessing this is a charger. And you have a little, like, charging port, little golden thing here. So let's get this open. Yeah, let's see what we have inside. Inside we have got, if my camera could focus, excuse me camera, oh whatever, I'll just open it up and show you. So inside we have the charging brick, I think. And am I correct? I am correct. Oh, I think I know why we need the USB-C to USB-C now. So I guess this is a USB-C charger because, well, there's a USB-C port here, and this is USB-C to USB-C, so I'm guessing that this guy's also charging you using USB-C. So, after we've gotten the box completed with everything in the box, except for now, we get to do the what you've been waiting for the whole time, probably, which is the actual Huawei Matebook X Pro. And of course, as I said before, I have the Core i5 version because, well, I got this thing for 700 bucks. Great deal. But if you have the money, you should buy the Core i7 version. But if you don't, I'm guessing the Core i5 version is still pretty good as well. But I'll probably do a comparison video. Okay, now straight off the bat, this laptop is, I think, 3 pounds. So it's definitely not an LG gram or anything, but it's not too bad when you hold it. So it's definitely not some like 17-inch laptop that's like 5 billion pounds. So that's good. So what you have on the back. So for this looks very, very similar to a MacBook. So since I'm a student, our school, they gave us computers, and they gave us a MacBook Air. And this looks basically exactly like a MacBook Air's bottom, with like the 4 pegs, and the whole design looks exactly the same, except for, of course, the speaker grills. These things on the side, these slits. They are speaker grills, but they are also ventilation like places. So that's pretty good. And let's flip it over. And oh yeah, before we do that, there's a Windows little logo thing. I might take that off because that kind of ruins the aesthetic, but let's leave that on for now. Actually, never mind. Let's just take it off. So, here we go. Very sticky little boy. Let's get that out of here. Okay, now let's open this guy up and see if there's still any charge left. Oh, and of course there's a plastic film on it. This doesn't even say. Oh, it just tells you about the unique camera feature. Oh, it also tells you about charging. So, like, there's a port on the side. Tells you the fingerprint sensor is right here, and then tells you the ports are here. This is the charging one, and this is the USB. Oh, they're both USB-C. Sorry, and this one's the Thunderbolt 3. This one's mainly for charging. But here we go. Get that out of here. And let's get into the actual computer. Well, straight off the bat, this screen looks pretty nice. Oh, hello, that's me in the background. How you doing, mate? Okay, now let's go back down here. Let's go look at the amazing computer. So, this trackpad straight off the bat is pretty big. But it's not like MacBook Pro size, but it's still not bad at all. So, without further ado, let's try to turn this guy on. and I'll be back when I set this thing up. So bye-bye. Okay, so I've gotten the basic setup stuff is done, but it still is updating still. But anyways, remember what I said before about how this guy had no juice? I think that this guy actually did have juice, but you just need to put this thing to just get it started out of the box. And look, hey, Windows has just started. Yippee! So I have noticed that so far through the like half hour that I've been using this, I have realized that on standby mode, this guy has, the fans are still like not silent. They're still noticeable. Like it's not too bad, but you can definitely notice the fans. And coming from my MacBook Air from 2014, this is actually a pretty big change, because on the MacBook Air that I was using, the fans almost never were audible at all. So I don't know, they're still pretty quiet, like you can barely hear them, but they're still in the background a little bit. It's kind of like a, well, fan noise. And also, speaking of that, I'd also like to show you something. So I'll just do this. Here, ready, look. You see this charger? On the MacBook, it's vertical, but on here, it's horizontal. Now this may seem like a very small thing to most people, but honestly, this is actually a pretty cool idea, because then you can put it on the, oh, this thing would focus. You can have this on the top, and then you have another port on the bottom that you can use, and this is way more space efficient. So I don't know if this will still charge the same or as fast as the MacBook charger, but at least it is, you know, taking up less space. That's a good thing. So, initial impressions for the MacBook, or not the MacBook, the Huawei Matebook X Pro. So far, everything looks pretty good. Just don't like the fan noise. That's kind of, I don't know, kind of not my thing. But also, screen is beautiful. Like, look at the screen to body ratio. I think it's 91%, which is insane. And if you're wondering where the webcam is, it's right here. Now, to be honest, this webcam placement, I'll probably talk more about like most of the stuff in the review, but honestly, like, I don't know, I don't really like the clicking of it. It just feels like, I don't know, just unsatisfactory for some reason. Just like it sinks in and then it kind of comes up, and like, I don't know, I don't like it. Some people might like it. Oh yeah, before we end this review, I just like to say that the keyboard, it's decent, I guess. Like, you get a decent amount of travel. Definitely no mechanical keyboard stuff, but it's better than the butterfly switches on the MacBook Pro, and it's actually quite similar to my MacBook Air that I had before. But that's it for today. Make sure if you liked this video, then you smash that like button. And if you loved it, subscribe. And this is Andy from AA Gaming and Tech, and peace.